Today we've got another report from our Go-Getter team, and this time we're talking to Tony LePage from Quest Properties, and he's going to give us 4 tips on what you should do before you buy. So listen in because he's got some really great ideas for you. Thanks, Tony.
I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to give you some thoughts of the things you need to have in place prior to going on the market to buy a house. Now, buying a house can be a daunting prospect. You know, the acts of entering into negotiations, finance, real estate agents, conveyancers, solicitors, it can be a bit overwhelming. So I've put together a checklist of 12 things. I'm going to talk about 4 today that you need to have in place before you actually go to buy. And while this process can be daunting, it's just a question of getting all your ducks in a row. Now, first off, finance. Make sure your finances are in order. Before you set off foot into a lender's office, you should have a fairly clear idea of what you can afford to borrow and still live comfortably. And don't overcommit. Don't even let your lender advise you on this amount. Most people will qualify for loans far away, above and away from what they can actually afford to comfortably live on. If you're unsure of how to do this, you should seek the advice of a professional financial advisor, or you can use a friend or family member who knows what's going on, but professional advice is always more solid. And the one key to this is to get pre-approval. If you're going out to buy a house, either an auction or make an offer, you need to have pre-approval on the loan. Otherwise, you make your offer, and you might be buying a dream house at a really good price, and because you don't have your finance in order, you have to go away and get that. In the meantime, someone else has discovered your dream house at the right price, and they make an offer, and the buyer will accept that because their finance is in order. So make sure you have your pre-approvals so you're actually ready to buy. The finances are really critical. Pre-approvals generally last about 3 months, so you've got a bit of time to look at it, but make sure you have that in place. The next thing, because of the legalities and the confusions around buying a house, contracts, all that sort of thing, find a good conveyancer or solicitor. One that's got plenty of experience in property matters. They can't make your decisions for you, but a good conveyancer is an important resource for when you have the issues after exchange, prior to exchange, payment of deposits. They can advise you through the process. And sometimes they can advise you where you're basically sticking to your guns and do it regardless. It doesn't work out. You'll often, you will be thankful to them in that stressful time between exchange and settlement. For your information, exchange is what happens after your offer's been accepted and you've been given the all clear on your reports, building inspections, etc. That's followed by a settlement, which is usually about 6 weeks later. The third point is shop around. Once you've settled on an amount that you can afford, consider your options. Have a broker shop around for different deals. Ask your lender your options regarding deposits, honeymoon periods, fixed and variable loans, and also the option to fix a percentage and leave the rest floating. But all this is based around finances for your home, which are really critical because there's no point in having a dream home that you can't afford. And the fourth one is research the market. And I can't emphasise the importance of this enough. But yeah, I can. It can save you thousands. Listen to real estate shows on the radio, read news articles, follow the market, look at all the property sales websites, compare prices, what's sold. There's a lot of information available on the net. Use it. This will, one, stop you emotionally buying a house for far more than it's worth, or failing to do building inspections. Have a look at what the market is saying about the prices of the houses in the area you're looking for. And bore your home-owning friends with endless questions about their experiences buying houses. It's really valuable information. And decide on the area and get to know that particular area's property market. Learn the value of the locations and don't be talked up. Okay, now you're ready to enter the market. Thanks.